Hello everyone, good afternoon, how you all doing? Yes, you're welcome back to another episode of Street Interview on PEP TV, and I am Adedoyinsola Peters. On today's chat, I'll be having a great topic I'll be discussing with people. I know you love to listen to that. Why don't you just come along?
I'm a university staff, University of Ibadan staff. When we said corruptions, we have various types of corruptions, which to me, the moral side of it is more greater, and because it's that moral corruption that leads us to other financial and many other crimes committed by us. But when you look at the country, when we talk about corruptions, like let me take for instance federal government. When we talk about corruption, federal government, since the coming in of this government to me, since I'm about 50 years plus, I think this government is one of the most corrupt governments. One, look at the appointment the so-called man-made Buhari made. It's one-sided. Buhari, I cannot see Buhari as the president of this country because of what he said, that he would only give intention to those who gave him more votes than other group of people. That is to say that he does not even know about it. In a normal situation, it is not possible that everybody in that country, even in your own constituency, will vote for you. Even your wife can have a diverse view. Your brother can have a diverse view. But you cannot say, when eventually you come up, then you will say, because my brother. Take for example, if you want to marry now, your in-law can say they don't need you. Of the wife's side, of the father's side. Then if eventually the marriage holds, you cannot say that because my family. So with my own case, what Buhari did from the beginning, even up to till today, is more than moral corruption. And if I were to have my way, it should have been impeached because he has violated the federal character. A president who cannot uphold the constitution of the country, because on good constitution of the country will make you to govern the country well. They look at it, they put everything into it. Should you follow this? This is where it is. It's because our president have not followed the constitution of the country. That's why you see all the policies here and so and so thing. You only give mouth and so and so thing. And you can even see in the case of their own party, ABC, their chairman, Ashimula, would even say that if you steal and you want to be free, join us. And that is how we're going. For example, my brother, I'm from Akwa Ibom State. My brother, Opabio, was once a governor. I admire him very much. He's going to join ABC. It's never my own problem. Anybody can go to wherever I want. But when he was boasting that he would deliver, he would do this, at the same time, the federal government had invaded the Akwa Ibom State government house up to about 2 or 3 times because of Akpabio. But it is the same that my brother Akpabio, that is, he met a minister. Can you see? Now coming down to the constitution that guided the NDDC, that Niger Delta something, there was no provision for interim management. There was no provision for short sitting, and because of Akpabio's way of his life, so he was able to get Buhari to support him that. And now within a few months, come and see how much billion, not million, billions of naira is gone. Now you should ask Akpabio how you should account for those money. And Buhari himself, he said Buhari should count it. Because when there's a problem in the house, it is the father in the house. If there's a problem in my house, it's me that is to be responsible. Then I will talk to my wife. Palliative they gave. People donated billions of naira to something. I keep on telling people that, bet with me. Or the governor, even ask the councillor if he knows the number of primary school in his area, not to talk of the number of pupils. So how do you spend money? How do you determine this area is for this area, so that the money is meant for this? So we are corrupt. That's my summary. We are corrupt and lying. And God is not with us. God is not a matter of going to church every day. You may be attending activities of the church every day. That is what the Bible calls sacrifice. But without the fear of the Lord, that is what thing goes here. So that is my own view. Okay.
Mr. Samuel. Mr. Samuel, by name. Coming to answer your question. I will use my own experience as a case study. Last 3 weeks, I was coming back from Abuja, so I got to Lagos I got to Lagos. I was arrested around 11:30. So at the end of the day, I was asked to part away with some money to get my freedom. I was able to part with any money, so I was, the other way around. So I was convicted and went for community service. After the community service, in the course of doing the community service, I found out that every sector of this country is rubbish. It's a serious mess. No area is free in this country. No sector is free of corruption in this sector. Even the judiciary, everywhere is corrupt. The police is even the worst. So it has to. If we want to really get about the root of this corruption, it has to start from individuals, from various homes. So Nigeria is really corrupt. So it has to start from I and you that I'm sitting here. That's my own opinion. My opinion about the country is the country is highly corrupt. No doubt about that. No doubt about it. No question about it. It's corrupt. Everybody is corrupt in this country. They are not even helping matters at all. Government is not doing anything to elevate coming from the local level. There are no jobs. Every job now is almost on contract basis. So how do you when a company has made provision for probably 80,000 for a worker, and at the end of the day, the person that took over the contract will be paying the worker peanut of about 20,000 naira. So what do you do? What do you make of that? What do you make of that? That's why they owe something starts. The job that I ought to be given directly now will be now given to an emily in the company. We own the company. We're now using people to, making 4 or 5 of that salary of one person. So how do you quote that? It's not the present leaders we have that will bring the solution to this country. It's not the present government, because from A to Z, even the present government, from A to Z, not the present government. I don't even know where to start from, but I'm very much sure that the present condition we find ourselves now, it is not the present government that can help us out. I'm very grateful.
Pastor S.O. Akangbe. Nigeria is a corrupt country. Even from the top to the bottom, Nigeria is corrupt. Even in the Christian homes, in the Christian society, even in governmental institutions and private sector, Nigeria is corrupt through and through. Even those who govern us know that they are corrupt. Do you want to say something about the National Assembly? Is it about the politicians? Is it about Christians or Muslims? Everybody is corrupt. Those who are not corrupt are those who know their God and serve Him honestly, spiritually, and in holiness. Only such, and there are very few in the society. So from all facets of life, corruption is rife in Nigeria. Only God can help us take away corruption. And what we need to do is to make concerted effort to see that corruption is wiped away. It can be done through prayers, through patriotism, and through our love of ourselves, love of the nation, love of neighbors, love of God, and love in general. So what we do now is to pray to God to give us the heart to be obedient to the rules of the Lord and to the laws of God, so that corruption can be wiped away out of our society. Thank you very much.
Ambrose Lipskin. I think I know this country is a corrupt country, you know, because there are a lot of things that are not going on well in this country. It is, even if we don't have reasons, or we've run out of reasons for saying this country is corrupt. Look at the recent virus, the coronavirus. Now, in a nutshell, the coronavirus in Africa, especially in Nigeria here, is overhyped. It's hyped rather. It's something that is not. I'm not saying it's not real. It's real, but then the government is using this to just take to kind of take money from us, to extort. I mean, money from where they happen to get their funds from. There are a lot of things that go on in this country. You know, even the police is lawless. The police kills people. They kill people anyhow. Nobody cares. You know, everybody operates on his own. You can see, even on this road, you can see a lot of corruption, because you see people selling things by the roadside, hawking things. It's not meant to be. I would say you would say hawking things is poverty, but then it's poverty born out of corruption. Because if the leaders were right, if the leaders were on their toes, some kind of things would not happen. So generally, I wouldn't want to put too many reasons. We all know this country is corrupt, so we just pray that God helps us, and we also help ourselves. That's just it. Yeah, there is solution, but the solution is very slim, because the people who are to make this country better are the people that are singing Yahoo Yahoo. You know, they are the people who are criminals, fraudsters and everything. So we have very little people, very little. Like we have 0.001% of people who can make this country better. But then they are still being corrupt, and the other people, the masses, are corrupting the little good people. Yeah. You're welcome.
Ẹni tó dá wa tí ò gbowó, ẹni tó dá wa tí ò gbóbi o, ó fún wa lójú a fi ń rí, ó fún wa létí a fi ń gbọ́, ó fún wa nínú a fi ń mí, ẹni tí a níyàn lè fi jẹun.